coming up on Before the Free Count Wrestlemania edition.
Oh my lord! The fuck is she wearing? But oh my days. Oh, he's going straight for him and it's a kick to the head!
Are you ready?
We are Before the Free Count. Wrestling for the fans, by the fans.
The #1 podcast for the latest on Raw, SmackDown, all pay-per-views. My name's Charlie. I've been a wrestling fan since I was the age of 15. And over the last 5 years, I've gone on the most insane journey. We go through everything, analysing every moment. Welcome to Before the Free Count. So come along and let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back live to another episode of Before the Free Count. This is our live episode for Wrestlemania. You could be watching it there on YouTube with watching the reactions in a few days, and you could be watching it here on TikTok where we are live right now. John Cena is walking to the ring to begin the show. Guys, we've got a lot to talk about tonight. We've got a lot to go over. We've got our night one main event, which is, of course, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton with the help of Pat McAfee. How is that going to go down? I've got to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, which is here and here right now. We are sponsored right now by Monopoly Libre Lager. You can get from Monopoly Events, all their events coming soon. They've got Comic-Cons all up and down the country in the UK. And of course, they do the amazing For the Love of Wrestling in the UK. Got to give a big shout out to them guys for sponsoring this live tonight. Thank you so much for coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena is in the ring. WrestleMania 41. Here we go. But here he comes. Their support back up tonight is, of course, Mr. L.A. Knight. Yeah. And he's coming out in his very own car. I'm surprised he's not coming out in the Slim Jim's car. I've got to admit it. I did like it when he had the Slim Jim's car. But that's pretty cool that he's got his own. It looks like a Range Rover. And you know what? I've seen more of him within the build-up to this WrestleMania than I have in a build-up to any other type of pay-per-view that he's been on in the past. So I'll give him credit. Maybe the leaf has turned. You know, maybe this really is him taking it full career. I mean, I've always said personally, you can't count yourself a full-timer until you're doing the shows that are not on TV and you're doing, you know, all that stuff. But, you know, I'll give him credit, he has been turning it up quite a lot this year, compared to the last few years anyway. But, no, 100%. Let's see how this one goes, because we are here. First sign of the night that I'm going to give a shout out to is that one around about 6 rows back, camera side, Prime Mania. That's pretty good, that's going on. First shout out for signs of the night. Oh! And he completely messes up the move, and Theory ends up taking the bounce. And it's over! It's over! That quickly! All because the two of them wouldn't work together. And I was wrong. LA Knight gets the win for Jimmy and Jey Uso there. Wow. That was a very quick but very, very good first match of the night. Thrown straight out of the ring by his teammate Logan Paul. Oh no, they're helping! They're helping them! They're helping IShowSpeed put Logan Paul on the table. So IShowSpeed starts climbing the ropes. Logan Paul is in place being held down by LA Knight. IShowSpeed is on the top of the barricade of where the top ropes are. He's standing looking over the audience, taking in this moment. LA Knight's holding up the one. He takes a deep breath and he's hyping himself up. He goes for the swan song, and what a perfect swan song. We have now got the unsanctioned match where WWE will not be taking any responsibility for anything that happens in this match. And of course that is the match between Jacob Fatu, who who is walking out right now with the fire dancers. Oh man, he's ready. He's in the zone. I absolutely love Jacob Fatu. I've loved him from the moment he's debuted. I think he was one of those people that personally I remember at the time speaking to a friend, and there was a lot of stuff being said about him before he even debuted. And we kind of knew that he was gonna, he was gonna go far. A few days after WrestleMania, I mean, if you're listening to this on Spotify or on iTunes or any of the others, you might be thinking, well, you might be shocked with what's about to come. But as I said, live reactions, you never know what's going to happen. So some of you are probably waiting for me to get to a certain match. I know you are. Thinking, come on, get through the edit quickly. And then that's where we can go and blame Peter if it's too long issue. But hey, shout out to Peter, who is our editor. Like always, Peter is here again live tonight with us, sorting out all the technical side of things because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. But yes, okay, back to the match. Andrew, where the hell did I get Andrew from? Drew is looking extremely angry and frustrated now. This is gonna be. He's waiting for him to get back up after throwing him out the ring. Are we going to be starting the UK chant here? Is that Simon Miller? Oh! Swanson from nowhere from Drew McIntyre. If anyone's watching this at home, the guy that just stood up, ringside, bald, white guy, bald head, black Austin 316 shirt. Oh, he misses Jacob. Yeah, whoever that was that just stood up, he looked a lot like Simon Miller from What Culture Wrestling, but also as I know him as one of the most underrated, worst indie wrestlers ever. No, he's not going to be there. He's going to stop him just in time. Throw a chair to his head. Jacob Fatu almost looks knocked out. He goes for his back. The table's set up. Is Drew going to have enough energy, though, to pull himself up to be able to grab Jacob to throw him through the table? No, he throws... Oh! He goes straight through the table on the outside of the ring! We've got Valkyrie versus Morgan next. We also have the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match for the women's. We've got the Rollins and Gunther match. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. And, of course, our headline match tonight, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton with the support of Pat McAfee. Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vaquer. I'm pretty sure that we're going to see Liv take the title here. Later on, we've got Gunther versus Seth Rollins. Another one of those matches which I'm so excited to see. Here we go. Is it Paige? Is Paige coming back? Is it Paige? It is. It's Paige! It's Paige! She's back! Oh my god! She's actually back! The rumours for over a year are finally true. Paige Saraya is back in WWE after an incredible 8 years. Oh my lord, we saw her at For the Love of Wrestling this year. We got to speak to her. And the rumours have been going since last year's All In when her contract finished. We have been waiting. We thought it was going to happen at Royal Rumble. We thought it may even happen at Elimination Chamber. But it's happened, finally, because of a last minute injury. Paige. Oh man. She has returned to her house. She is back. Probably my favourite female wrestler of my generation is back where she belongs. The youngest women's champion in history and one of the youngest signed WWE wrestlers of all time, signing her contract at 18 years old. back in 2011. Man, this is incredible. Paige is back. Paige is back. So maybe I am right, and that's what's going to kick it off, is a rivalry between the Bellas and Paige, because she's going to think, you know, she won the tag team titles with them, and therefore she should still keep her half, and so on and so forth. And here we go, 1, 2, no, Bayley jumps in and just saves Lyra Valkyria there. Nia Jax now going for Bayley, throwing her straight over to the over-shoulder. Brie Bella back in the ring, now about to be picked up by Nia Jax. On Nia Jax's shoulders being held up, thinks she's going to throw her against the side rope. No, she's not, she's just going to throw her out the ring. She's holding on just about. Lyra Valkyria going for both of them. Both Nia Jax and Brie Bella out of the ring. Brie Lash Legend now holding Lyra Valkyria from the back. Jumps straight onto the back. Kicks her out of the way by Charlotte Flair. Now we've got Charlotte and Paige going for Lash Legend. Can we take a break here so I can breathe, man? Alexa Bliss. She's holding her straight down headshot. 1, 2, 3. She's done it. They have done exactly what I thought they were going to do. Brie, Bella, and Paige are the new tag team titles.
The voice is gone.
They have done it. Paige is back. And the Bella twins, thanks to Paige's help. Oh my God! The Mandalorian and Goku are in the audience. Oh, it's Becky Lynch and AJ Lee time. The Wonder Years are playing her entrance live. This is going to be pretty cool. And here she comes, Becky Lynch to the ring. We are back for yet the next match here at WrestleMania with Before the Free Count. Here comes Becky Lynch to the ring right now as they perform her song live in Las Vegas at the Allegiant Stadium. And of course, we know who her competition tonight is. Her competitor is the amazing AJ Lee. Lynch has beaten the Black Widow. She's holding herself in place to make sure. Pulls the referee in place to stop her from seeing. And she throws her up against the turnbuckle without the guard on it. Picks her up and throws her down. Now she's going for the 3 count. She's got it. She's done it. She's cheated away, but she's done it. Becky Lynch has finally won against AJ Lee. It wasn't fair. It was brutal. And it was all over the place. But with the distraction of getting the referee in place in time, making sure she wouldn't see the cover of the side coming off the ropes, just to throw AJ Lee's head into the barricade, into the ring post, unguarded ring post, whilst she was recovering, the ref that is, herself.
That's going to be a big one.
Yeah, that one will go on for like 40 minutes.
They were going for like 45 minutes.
45.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, we're going in the other order. It is going to be Gunther versus Seth Rollins next. This is the other match I think could steal the show tonight. This is the thing about this guy, is he is just lethal. Seth Rollins is one of my favourite wrestlers of the last decade. I think he's absolutely incredible. But it's really going to be interesting to see how this match goes tonight. Wow. I'm loving this. This is so cool. Oh, but Seth stops him, jumps over him, gets him in. Oh, he gets him into a backdrop just in time. Kick to the face from Seth, bouncing off the rope and takes the kick to the head. Gunther there going down, but Gunther going yet again. He's gone for the top rope, but Seth is bouncing straight on there to try and get him. Oh, man. And he's thrown him. He's thrown him off the top ropes. And he's doing it again. He's picking him up, throwing him back down. Gunther is in a hold too. And he kicks out at 2 straight away yet again. Oh, Gunther has got him in a hold. He's got him in a lock. He nearly tapped. Gunther nearly tapped. He's in. He's in the lock. Yet again. Is he going to tap again for the 2nd year at WrestleMania? Is he going to do it? Is he passed out? Oh no! No! It's Bron Breakker! Bron Breakker has gone for Seth Rollins, giving Gunther the opportunity to get the headlock back in, holding it in place. Bron Breakker is walking away while Seth is struggling to hold himself from passing out here. How long has he got? Is he going to be gone? Is it going to be a case? He's out! And Gunther takes the win, thanks to the support from Bron Breakker running to the ring. You should have taken me out when you had the chance. Stephanie Valkyrie versus Liv Morgan for the Women's Championship. Oh!
What?
Bianca Belair. She's back. Didn't see this coming. What the hell is this all about? Why is Bianca Belair here? I was going to take a break. If she announces she's pregnant or something like that, and this is the way they do it, I swear to God. Great, congratulations, over the moon for you, but why the hell is that? Congratulations to Bianca Belair, but was that really needed to be announced there?
I mean,
Maybe Randy's retiring. Because he's not fucking young.
is that why he's taking it away?
That's what just made me think of it. That's literally what just made me think of it. Watch the mask. Watch the mask.
Yeah.
Watch it. It's like Tony Stark's. It's great.
Take it off.
No. It's like the Tony Stark one. Watch.
Oh yeah.
Wait. It will open like Tony Stark's. Oh, he didn't do the thingy. Last year he was wearing one. It was like the fucking Iron Man one. And he pressed like a button and it opened like that. It was so
Yeah.
cool.
I've got a feeling it could be doing the Barcelona.
How are they still going? There's a new... No! It's Pat McAfee! Pat McAfee is the ref running to the ring.
Who?
Pat McAfee is the ref. 1, 2, 4. Just in time. Cody just gets that split-second chance and he takes it. And with Chad Robinson just recovering in time. And no! He takes the belt off him and he slams it into Cody's head.
What the fuck?
We're not done. Randy has now got the belt as Cody went to go and hold it up. Randy has now got the belt after slamming it
I thought
into Cody's head. We're going to credits. And we fade to black. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back for yet another live episode of Before the Free Count. Here we are, live with night 2 of WrestleMania coming at you live on TikTok. And here we are yet again on our YouTube channel, facing this way and live on TikTok this way. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to yet another evening of spectacular wrestling, yet again on the second night of WrestleMania 42. He's breathing through his teeth, picks him up again. Obafemi has got Brock Lesnar on his shoulders, slamming straight back down. We go for the first count of the night. 1, 2. It's over. Obafemi is the winner. Was that even a free count? That just happened so quickly.
9 minutes of recording, that is.
Wow.
Wow.
With a hug between them two, with over 20 years in the business together. I mean, I don't know what I'm more sad about. The fact that Brock Lesnar has retired, and if you're watching this live on TikTok, I need to make you aware this is no joke. This is honestly true. Brock Lesnar has just retired in front of our very eyes at WrestleMania 42 after a defeat to Obafemi in a very quick 10-minute match. Within seconds of the match being over, Brock looks up at the crowd and starts taking off his gloves and his shoes, both of them now in the middle of the ring after having an embrace with Paul Heyman. Paul now on his knees in tears after the shocking news of finding out that Brock Lesnar has officially retired from the WWE after his match with Obafemi to kick off WrestleMania 42. Metal. With the full samurai outfit on, here is Penta with the eyes bulging through that mask, walking to the ring. Absolutely love Penta. He's been one of my highlights to watch in the last year or so. To see where he was from his debut in January back in 2025 to where he is now. We've only just seen this guy get better and better and better. And of course, that wasn't the first time we've seen him. Penta has had a long, long career within lucha wrestling. Probably one of the greats in the world. Up there, of course, with Rey Mysterio, the Great Munta, and many, many others. Is JD McDonough? No, but they don't get there on time. Penta retains. Penta retains and stays as your Intercontinental Championship. Man, I really thought when we saw JD McDonough slowly start to crawl back into that ring, then that was going to be the opportunity for him to win that match. Slam to the back of the head and to his back on the apron of the ring here. Trick Williams struggling to try and put himself back up against the barricade here. Shot 1, 2, 4. Just a 2 count there for Trick Williams. Very, very close. Getting ready to go for another haluva kick.
Come on, James.
He goes across, but no, Trick Williams stops him in time, kicks him in the face. 1, 2, 3. Trick Williams wins and gets the win over Sami Zayn, United States Championship for Trick Williams. Between Dominic Mysterio and the Fiend Finn Balor onto the table, not giving Dominic a chance to move with a kendo stick, now swinging with his arms, going straight for Dominic, hit to the stomach with the kendo stick, now aiming to go across the back of Dominic Mysterio with the kendo stick, throwing his head again back into the ring, looking, doesn't know where to stop, thinking, going underneath the ring again, getting out of table now, and starting, no! And just as Finn started to set up, Dominic jumps out of nowhere. Dominic is not stopping, goes for a frog splash on to Finn Balor with a 2.5 count there. So close to him getting the victory here. Dominic is not showing any slowdown here tonight, and not after a while seeing him a bit scared, showing any fear now against Finn Balor, throwing everything he can at him. Dominic now back on his feet, picking up another chair as Finn Balor still lays on the floor with another chair shot to the back and another brutal shots, one after another now. Goes with the coup de grace. The chair breaks with his foot in the middle of the table. 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor wins. We've seen it as I spoke it. Finn Balor is the winner, and of course, yet again, another win for the Judgment Day here at WrestleMania. That is now all 4 original members of the Judgment Day winning within 4 years of each other at WrestleMania. It started with Rhea, then it was Damian Priest. Last year was Dominic, and losing against Dominic tonight to take the win, we have Finn Balor winning against Dominic Mysterio in the street fight. All 4 original members of the Judgment Day have now won at WrestleMania. The fuck is she wearing?
It's hair extensions.
Yeah, bloody long ones. Pulling her back in now from her hair. Here she goes yet again, but making Rhea just about let go in time and giving Jade the time to crawl back into the ring with a push up against the ropes and catching her, slamming her down to the ground, going for the first count tonight, 1, 2, but Rhea kicks out in time here as Jade still leaning and trying to hold her down here. Ref trying to pull her off to make sure she's got a break time to get recovered from that first count here. But no, she's still holding on, slamming Rhea into the ring post here with kick and punch after another kick. Now the ref is telling her to give her time to recover here. Rhea holding on to the top rope whilst leaning down, with Jade going straight back over to her, holding on to her hair and tossing her out of the ring from the second rope. Michin and B-Fab with her jumping off the second rope, taking down Michin and B-Fab. Io is in the zone, giving Rhea Ripley time to give Jade Cargill a headbutt and pick her up, with just trying to get a riptide, bouncing her off against the rope, but a kick to the face from Jade Cargill. Oh my lord! No, she's gonna get her into the Cargill, but no, she gets back in time. Rhea with a riptide into place. 1, 2, 3. Rhea Ripley wins yet again at WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley is your champion, ladies and gentlemen. Cursed Danhausen is in the house of the Tribal Chiefs theme tune, like we heard a couple of years ago. Now Punk is psyched. Roman is looking confused and not prepared. Is he going to go for it again? He does. He throws him straight out the ring. He doesn't seem ready, but CM Punk jumps from one side of the ring to another with a throw straight onto the table for Roman Reigns. Punk now leaning across on his chest, holding his arms up like so, barely being able to stand. Roman holding on to his face, where he's clearly taken a high hit from the go to sleep from Punk that was just delivered. Punk now grabbing onto the hair of Roman, trying to get him back up, and he does. He gets him in position, and he's trying to hold on to get him in the right place. But Roman throws him and bounces him off the rope, and it's a spear from Roman. 1, 2, 3. And he just kicks out in time. CM Punk just kicks out in time. Goes to throw him up, and he stops him. Roman is caught by the leg, kick to the face. 1, 2, no! Punk had his opportunity there to go from, and he's going, mocking Roman now with his punch, the Superman punch. CM Punk standing in place, mocking him, waiting for him to get up. Roman back on his feet with a Superman punch by CM Punk. 1, 2, and he just kicks out on time yet again. Punch after punch after punch again to Roman's face. Neither of them can hold themselves back. Punk now struggling to stay on his feet, wobbling about, trying to get back to his feet there. Punk slamming Roman's head into the table. We have to know, how far can these two go? I honestly do not know here. With everything still in place, including the little TVs and all the wiring. Roman now lying on the table, and CM Punk slowly trying to get the momentum to start climbing up the side of the ropes. He goes for it. Roman back on his feet. Spear to CM Punk. He goes across him. 1, 2, 3. Roman is the champion yet again. I don't know how much more either of them could have given. What a match. I'm so sorry for CM Punk to not be able to hold and retain there, but there was nothing left in the tank. I honestly think there may be a genuine injury there, because he could not even get his balance on his feet near the end of that. But my God, what a match that was. They both threw absolutely everything they had at that, with all they could have done. People have judged this WrestleMania saying it's not been as good as others, saying it's just been a repeat as last year. But that match right there was one of the best matches I've seen in the last few years. Because, you know what, after all said and done, neither of them could have given any more in that match. Roman almost in shock that he has got the championship back in his hands. Incredible. Roman now climbing to the top of the ring post, holding the belt in the air, with the ones in the air, and that is where we see WrestleMania 42 ending in the books. And as he holds the belt up in the air, with all the ones in the air, we're going to end it there for you, because ladies and gentlemen, this has been WrestleMania 42. This has been our live reactions here on the Before the Free Count podcast and live here on TikTok. One more time, I want to say thank you to our sponsors, Monopoly Libre Lager, Indian Pale Ale and non-alcohol beer, which you can get at all Monopoly events that are coming up and down the country, at all Comic-Cons and conventions, made by the guys that bring you for the love of wrestling. But this was WrestleMania 42. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next time. Good night.